Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like,
Man, I saw this and it kind of threw me for a loop a little bit, you know what I'm saying? My daughter's mother be all into celebrities and reality shows and all of that type of stuff, but it's not really my cup of tea. So my knowledge of some of these people only comes from what she tells me, but check this shit out.
And beautiful assets are only after one thing.
Whatever you want to see is done.
Now, of course, money is everything to a lot of people, but what happens when money is just not enough? Next, they're looking for the clout. This is the story of Keyshia Ka'oir, of how she robbed Plies and his brother out of their investments and slept with several rappers to make it to the top. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and watch the full video so that you don't miss nothing. Now why am I making this video? Well, I'm closely connected to this story, and I knew Keyshia Ka'oir way before the fame. Now if you're in Florida, it's a well-known story by people within my circle, and it's never really been brought to light. Now everything I say in this video is factual, and there are receipts, so I'm not worried about any defamation claims. Now back in the MySpace days, I owned a popular magazine, and I was also a photographer at the time. My magazine featured a lot of major video vixens and celebrities all throughout the industry. I was contacted several times by Keyshia's team, and they were wanting to get her featured in my publication. Correction. I was harassed by her team daily. Now that's how big my magazine was at the time. It's not that I didn't dig her look and vibe. Let's be clear, she's a beautiful girl. Now those that know, she used to go by Keyshia Ka'oir, and then she switched it up later once she got more poppin'. Now her management team was super ghetto, and she and the management, they requested first class tickets from Miami to Tampa. Now Keyshia wasn't really known like that at the time. She was a model on some model websites where people were actually looking to collab for photo shoots, etc. But nothing major. She had just landed the Drake and Timbaland Say Something video as the main girl, and that put a major spotlight on her. Now of course that piqued my interest at that point. Got with my team and we flew her to Tampa to shoot for my publication, and her ass got some regular damn seats. Now the shoot went great, she was very cool and had a dope personality. I would go as far as to say she even had that star quality early on. Now she did have reservations about wearing revealing clothing at the time because she wasn't that snatched Keyshia that y'all see today. So after the shoot, we had plans on having an after party event to celebrate the shoot, and we went to a club in East Tampa. Now
I just had to pause this for a minute and shit. As I hear these type of stories, I understand where women of today are coming from. It's hard for a woman to think that being wholesome or decent is gonna get her somewhere when you hear stories like this. But we all know it's only gonna work for so many. And who's to say it's working for her? Just cause it look good don't mean it's all good. I just want to stop the video to say that, cause I obviously see where this shit is going. But let's go.
to a hotel and picked her up, and I chauffeured her to the club. It was her and a few other girls. I believe Delicious was in the vehicle with us as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now along the way, I'm noticing her talking to a lot of dudes in the backseat on the phone. Now I ain't talking about not no regular dudes, but pretty much the who's who in hip-hop. And the conversations, I would say, were definitely intimate. Now one of them that sticks out the most was she was on the phone with Drake, like halfway to the club. Now Drake was still pretty new at this time, so I wasn't really tripping like, wow, she really got Drake on the phone. I just shrugged it off. But on the call, they sounded like there was definitely into some type of romantic situation.
Dudes, you like, what's sexy to you?
Yeah, I like to watch a woman. I like that robe, man. She can dress up maybe like a schoolgirl outfit. You know what I mean? Some stockings. You know what I mean? Some nice heels. Just kind of just watching. You know what I mean? Let her do her thing, though. So, but I mean, that's what seduces me. It turns me on to the utmost. You know?
What's your favorite outfit?
You know, if a woman were to dress like a, maybe like a teacher or something like that, unbuttoned, clearly showing a bit, nice skirt. Oh my God.
After she left Tampa, then she really started turning up with other magazines, got her body snatched, and started doing more revealing type shoots. Now, Plies and his big brother, being on drug dealer from Fort Myers, he's the CEO of Big Gates Records and the one that Plies is signed to. Now, they met Keyshia Ka'oir. Of course, she from the area, beautiful chick, probably gave up that box to them too. Decided they wanted to invest in whatever project she had going on. Now, they came up with a collaborative brand called Secret Kisses, a lipstick line that came in various colors, and the ads was always popping with beautiful chicks. They had Trina the rapper on there, the whole nine. Now guys, this is a lot of stuff you guys can pull up on Google yourself, so make sure you fact check everything in this video. Now, there is a court record of this whole case as well. This ain't clickbait. Everything, like I said, is on the internet. So Big Gates and Keyshia decided to open up a joint business account for the lipstick and makeup line. Well, that proved to be a dangerous move.
Pause. If you putting the money up, don't ever open a joint bank account with nobody. Nobody. You open up a business bank account and you put an authorized user on there and you put some restrictions. But don't ever share a bank account with nobody. And if you 50-50 partners with somebody and y'all got a business bank account, then you might want to put some restrictions on that account.
Because when a woman is scorned, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Now, Keyshia didn't want no business partner. She didn't like having to split the profit coming in for the brand, even though Plies and his brother was the one putting up all the money, and they had a plug to get it manufactured and distributed. So with the light skin cat,
that's typical. Women want you to build some shit and give it to them, or take it from you. They what?
Okay, dude. She went behind their back, got directly in contact with their manufacturing plug. Now get this. This is where that cutthroat Florida shit come in at. She went into their joint bank account and wiped it out completely. Now, there was a pending lawsuit years ago from Big Gates suing Keyshia, but I never really followed up with that story. I just knew she was hella foul for doing them dudes like that. She uses people, it's clear to see. She snatched Secret Kisses and...
If I ain't mistaken, that says $7,400. Now, $7,400 ain't nothing to sneeze at, but it also ain't a lot of money either. So, just want to put that out there.
Turned it into Ka'oir Cosmetics with the same colors, same blueprint, same everything, but she did it with Gucci Mane money instead. And that's why they keep bragging about her flipping some M's for Gucci. This is a real story, y'all. Now, he already knew she backdoored Plies and his family for that bread. That's why you won't see a Plies and Gucci Mane current song out anywhere. Everything they did was prior to Keyshia robbing them. Now, everybody in South Florida, y'all, knows this story very well. So it's not far-fetched that she potentially smashed Rick Ross. She was hitting everybody with a name to get some money. Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane ain't even on speaking terms because of who? Keyshia Ka'oir.
Now that'd be bad. That'd be bad. And that's also misrepresented to these women. Now, she done fucked all these dudes and did all this dirty shit, but been able to find a husband, right? So it presents a false image that women could just do whatever and they gonna be able to find a husband, or that they gonna be happy. Cause we assume that her and Gucci is happy, but as a man, I don't know how cool. Even if I knew my dick was bigger than everybody, and I was taller than everybody, and I had more money than everybody, and I could beat everybody's ass, right? I would still have a problem with the fact that you done fucked 6, 7, 8, 10 of my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would just bother me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it really, really would. Especially if I don't know you from the past. Because, like, if I know you from high school or some shit and that's the situation, that's a little bit different. But if I met you when I got into this game, the same way they all met you, and they known you longer, and they didn't all hit you, that's kind of deep, man. That shit would bother me a little bit. Just a taste. No matter how good the pussy was. I mean, it wouldn't be so much a bother with her, just the disruption when I go outside. Like, damn, everybody know what my bitch pussy smell like already. My wife. Not even my wife. That's
why she takes such good care of Gucci. He the only rapper that was dumb enough to turn a hoe into a housewife. Now, right after she done tricked with the whole industry, had an A-Rap cop her a Rolls Royce and some other things, she big finesse, not the little one. Now, recently, Rick Ross' baby mama Tia shook it.
Now, dog, her name should be Tifa. I don't know who she paid to fix her teeth. I don't know who did it. They did a good job.
Internet when she revealed that Keyshia was smashing Rick Ross, and even she knew that Keyshia had that Rolls Royce, and she seen it pulling away from Ross's crib. Now, Keyshia tried to clear up the rumor, but people from Ross's crib. Now, Keyshia tried to clear up the rumor, but people are not stupid. We all know what type of time she on. Again, y'all, this video is all facts. I'm not trying to bring down anyone, but what she did to a lot of people is just crazy to me. And 2024 is the year of truth. So, y'all, a lot of people are looking at Tia like, oh, she just mad, she making up stuff, and she's not making that up. And matter of fact, when she actually mentioned that thing, it made me remember when I was working with her way back in the day, and all the people she was dating and smashing on that would blow your mind. You wouldn't even suspect half of these rappers was dealing with this chick at the time. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I definitely want to get you guys' opinion on Keyshia, man. Like,
alright, D. Is it okay to be in love with a whore? Yeah. Is it okay to wife one? Yeah, if that's what you want to do. I can't hate dog for loving baby. I can't hate baby for loving dog. I can't hate or disagree with none of that. What is foul is if she robbed them niggas of their business and wouldn't started it with somebody else. That is foul. What is fucked up is if she was fucking with two friends and now they ain't friends no more and one married her. All of them things is a little fucked up. And while we sitting here comparing our lives to these celebrities, we don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers going through. We don't know what they signed up for. We don't know what they dealing with. That shit may look good to us, what they show us, but it could be a fucked up situation. We don't know. But I didn't know any of this information, and that do put a little bit of a different look or view on that story, on their story. Same thing with Remy Ma and Papoose. Some about that didn't always feel right. But the whole fakeness of it made it look so bad when the real came out. When if they had been real, we could still look at them in high regard. But shit, her actions then fucked it up for both of them pretty much, if you ask me. They'll always be able to make some money, but they ain't gonna be representing shit for real, for real. And on that note, Baby looked like a different bitch every time they showed her. First of all, it's hard for you to not think a chick that look different every time you see her is a scammer. But that's what it is. If this nigga happy she got him together, and sometimes that's what it be all about. You know, these women want somebody that they can put together. That way they got some control in the situation. I can't hate that. But if you robbed another man, so that's like 2 friendships ruined. Or at least 2 associates that he did business and made money with ruined. Over a woman. And some beef. Over a woman. That's a lot, man. And then in the story, say y'all both got kids outside the kids y'all be showing. As a father that got kids with different women, I ain't rolling without them all. And I ain't fucking with no bitch that's rolling without her kids either. We out. That's just law. That say a lot about individuals, period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's my kids with my better looking bitch. Like, that's weak. That's weak as hell. And then not only that, for you to be telling me that you been getting money and your first baby mama is ugly with ugly toes and all that shit, nigga, that's bad. You understand? My first baby mama is nice looking. Even after 2 kids, got a decent body. Toes pretty without polish. Her afro this big. Stand up straight. That's me. You know what I'm saying? And that, so like some of these niggas be selling a bullshit ass image about who they are and who they was. But what can I say about it? You like it. I love it. We out. I ain't mean to shoot you twice. One of them was for my nigga Trump.
Well, how do y'all feel about her